Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Welcome back to Intermission. I am your host, Jarvis Ziggy Newsom. You can find me all across social media at Ziggy Numbnuts for now, because it will be changed soon. And my co-host with me is the man who can walk outside in the rain and still won't get wet, the beige shiny cage, Howard Jerome.
What's up, everybody? He's saying that because my shirt is still dry and it's definitely pouring down outside.
Indeed.
But, yeah, you know.
And also,
he didn't see the plastic poncho I was wearing.
Right. Something we don't normally have. We have guests tonight.
Oh, yeah. And they're actually in the building. No Skype call.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're real.
From the podcast, Why Was This Ever Cool? I'm saying it right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool, yeah. I've been drinking, so.
It's fine. We get it wrong from time to time as well.
Gotcha. Oh, man.
What's up, Tuxedo Man?
What's up, man? It's the Emmys, man.
I know.
I'm sorry. You know what? Introduce y'all.
Yeah, come on now. We got a guest, man. Be a gracious host.
Well, you're a co-host. You can take.
I know. I was just waiting because you just started on a roll, and I was like, well,
no.
But you enjoy it.
Yeah, this is how every show goes too. Yeah, so
yeah. Sometimes we actually start off mid conversation. We're like, oh, the show started. All right. So yeah. So tell us about y'all show. Let's hear about it.
All right. Well, I'm Shayla, and
I'm Cody,
and we are with Why Was This Ever Cool? Basically, our podcast takes a look at all of our favorite movies from our childhood, and we review them and try to see if they basically stand the test of time, which most of them sadly do not.
Sadly.
Yeah, I saw y'all's review about Heavyweights, and I was very emotional about that.
A
little bit. I mean,
I'll be honest. Sometimes it's rough when you watch these movies and you're like, I love this movie so much.
Yeah.
Like, I think the biggest heartbreak to me was the Power Rangers movie.
Yes, Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat, but
I still love Mortal Kombat.
The first one was the first one was okay.
He punched me the whole time.
I loved it.
Mortal Kombat was okay.
Yeah, the first one was okay. The second one was shit. But I think when we were kids, we probably already recognized that was pretty bad CGI.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Reptile, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Ivan Ooze was definitely one of my favorite characters growing up. And I was like, man, especially like Leap to Your Doom, and then you go back and watch it, and you're like, oh man, you can tell that these are all really, really bad costumes. Like,
oh yeah.
Very.
He's such an over-the-top bad guy, though. He's great.
Yeah, I mean, they finish him off by kicking him in the nuts like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Just floated out into space.
Yeah. So what movies have you guys watched going back and they've actually stood the test of time? Like they're exactly how you remember them as a kid, and you're like, all right, it's still a pretty solid movie.
I'm not sure if it's exactly how I remember it as a kid, but I would definitely say one movie that shocked us that we liked it so much was The Prince of Egypt.
Okay.
I knew I loved the song from the movie because Whitney and Mariah can do no wrong.
I didn't know it was a music.
And see, I thought you were talking about the Boyz II Men song. So
you know what? I forgot about that one, and then it came on like in the credits, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
Like,
see, I don't remember any of the music from the movie at all.
It's like a straight musical almost.
How can you not remember?
Because all I remember is the chariot race. When him and his brother are fighting, we were
how
racing
do you not
through
remember
everything.
the sea parting with the lightning?
That's
with the
I remember that too.
Right, with the whale. You see the whale in the water.
The animations are still amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Now I'll give you that. That's definitely like for sure. Like the drawings for that and everything, all the animation stuff for that was like way ahead of its time compared to some of the other stuff. And I mean, even some of the stuff that we see today is still kind of like That movie was years ago, and it's still better than some of the stuff we've got.
Yes.
I mean, hell, even Spider-Man and like live action movies, they still look crap compared to a cartoon movie that we've got. So,
My biggest surprise was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Blown away by how hilarious I found that movie. I was dying laughing. I was emotionally distraught whenever Auntie gets killed. Like, that's still a rough scene for me.
I forgot all
And
about
that's
that
terrible.
movie.
That's like, a claymation, like, ant, like, barely moving with
Right.
the scorpion. Just,
Mm-hmm. I remember that marshmallow scene in there when they're going through the grass and they're
Yes.
all covered in their white stuff and everything. I think it was a marshmallow. I haven't seen it since
it was
I was
one
like
of
8 years
the,
old.
what are the
Cookies?
oatmeal cookies?
Yeah,
the oatmeal
cookies.
and
Yeah, the
cream.
cream.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that scene grossed us out as adults.
I don't think that we'll ever agree on what movie we actually like that we've reviewed, but I think that we both know which movie shocked the hell out of us the most.
That was Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
100%.
No, I meant in a negative way.
Oh, in a
okay.
negative way?
Yes.
We haven't aired that episode yet.
No.
Which one are you talking about?
I
I don't think
hands
we
down.
know. I don't think we know.
How are you not?
Wait.
how does it- how does
You
it
can't bait us
not?
in like that. Now I'm curious. I gotta know.
Right.
I want to. What's the one that shocked you the
I
most?
thought that the one that shocked you the most, also up to this point, would be Blank Check. But okay, live your dreams.
There was a lot of pedophilia in it.
Yes,
There was a lot.
like we missed out on it. We
But
did not
still,
remember that.
No, like
You don't have to ruin it.
I was gonna say spoilers for coming episodes. We're covering Teen Wolf.
Hell yeah.
That movie, I was furious by the time I finished it. It is homophobic. It is
Fat shaming?
There's tons of fat shaming. Like they yell at a guy the entire time and call him Chubbs because he's supposed to be on a diet and not eating. And then like at the end, well, through the entire movie, Michael J. Fox is just a straight up bully.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has like no redeeming qualities. He learns nothing at the end,
That's-
and then he wins.
There's also a little moment of bestiality in there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, not
I
our
feel like I
favorite.
haven't seen this movie. And
I
I know
feel
I've seen
like-
it, like
I
I
own
feel
that
like you've
movie.
never truly seen this movie
Yeah. See,
until
that's
you
how,
watch it as an
I
adult.
was going to go back and watch. Oh shit! I just forgot it now. I just watched. Damn it! I was going back and watching a bunch of old movies actually over the weekend, just really preparing for this show. And god damn it! Oh, Major Payne. I was watching Major Payne, and I was sitting here just. I was like, dude, this is. You couldn't make a movie like this these days. There's so much stuff that's like not PC. Like,
No,
Oh my goodness.
like making fun of the deaf guy, and when he was like, "Can you hear me?" I was like, "Dude, you
Oh,
can't
Trump
do
did that.
So maybe you can make a movie.
You can.
But you get a lot of backlash. But hey, I guess they say
No.
all publicity. There's no bad publicity, right?
Anytime we see a movie from the 80s, like usually from the 90s, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime we just basically watch a movie from the 80s, we're like, what the hell were they thinking back then? Like, this is so offensive.
Yeah. So with that being said, have you guys seen the new It?
No.
I have. Shayla is not a horror movie fan.
No.
So what's your thoughts on it?
I actually enjoyed it. Not as a horror movie. I enjoyed it, I would just say, as a movie. We were kind of talking a little bit
Yeah.
beforehand. I thought it was more comedic than horror.
Yeah,
Whatsoever.
And kind of like a coming of age tale too. with
Yes.
these kids. Yeah.
And I thought the chemistry between all of the child actors, that made the movie.
Yeah,
Like, that
for
was
sure,
great.
for sure. Yeah, I was. Me and him were talking about, like, we all went to go see the movie,
Yeah.
and I was watching some interviews with Bill Skarsgård over the weekend, and I found the interview you were talking about. He was talking about how he terrified the kids so much, where they had to stop
had to
filming.
stop filming.
He was like crying and everything. He
Yeah.
was just talking about how the director in the background was like, "Oh my god, it's so bad," and took him to the side. I was like, "It's exactly what I'm looking for." And it just gave me flashbacks of the old one when the whole shower scene. I just remember because I was telling him my mom used it one time as a form of punishment, just to mess with me. 'Cause I was being really obnoxious one day and had me watch this scene. I just remember thinking as a child, this movie's terrifying. But then going back to see this new one and then rewatching the old one, I'm like, clowns aren't as terrifying as I thought they were. But
See, I hated the original one.
Yeah.
Like, everyone would be like, oh, it's so scary, it's so scary. And I'm just like, I remember that movie being shit. And then
I remember the stutter being so bad. I'm like, I knew people who stutter, and the actor trying to stutter, I'm just like, really, guys? But that's almost like all the 80s Stephen King movies now. Almost. You really go back.
Yeah.
Like, one of the worst ones is The Night Flyer.
I was reading like his 50 movies ranked from best to worst, and that was one of the lowest ones.
Yeah, The Night Flyer is, excuse me, like, fucking horrible. I mean, like, seriously. That's one that should be remade because not that many people saw it, and you got the ability to do it better now.
Mm-hmm.
So
He just needs to write shorter books. That's all. If you write shorter books, they fit better into movies. That's
well, I mean, a lot of the movies were short stories, like Shawshank Redemption. It's a short story. Rita Hayworth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. It's the only movie that y'all have mentioned that I've actually seen.
And he's
Because
got.
it's not scary.
There's a new series coming out called Dolan's Cadillac. That's a short story. And then there's one more series coming out, and it's a short story.
Yeah, he's got about 2 or 3 that are being remade this year. I saw something else.
They're
Well, this is
remaking,
what you were
but they're
looking at,
remaking The Mist.
Yeah.
Did you watch the TV show?
I saw the movie. I didn't see the
It was
TV show.
garbage. That's the one that
I
had guy,
loved
old
the
boy from
movie.
Smallville.
I like the
It
movie.
had guy from Smallville.
No, that's The Fog.
Oh, that's the Fog.
Yeah,
Okay.
that movie was
Those
garbage.
are very similar, though.
They're
Mist
very
and
similar.
Fog.
Wait, so is the Mist the one that had like weird?
Everyone from The Walking Dead before they were on The Walking Dead.
But I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead, so.
It had who was the main guy? It was the
Thomas
Punisher.
Jane.
Yeah, Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I am a fan of his. Like, he's fucking dope.
And he was originally supposed to be in The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
but he was doing home.
And the TV show, they take the monsters out of it, so there's no monsters in the Mist.
So in the movie though, there was monsters, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're not. I'm trying to remember because I have a vague memory of like weird crab type things. Is that the same movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that movie sucked.
They're trapped in a supermarket.
Yeah, that movie sucked. I know exactly.
I love that movie.
Oh man, 'cause in the fog they're running around some mountainous town, right? And in the mist they're just in the supermarket the whole time, and people get slowly picked off throughout.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember seeing that movie. It was a little. There was some jump scares, but I remember walking out thinking like, I don't know what happened.
see, I don't expect jump scare from Stephen King though.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I expect creepy.
Yeah, exactly. Something
Yeah.
that just makes your skin crawl.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of this stuff y'all talking about is, and I don't really know how Facebook Live works, but someone just said I look great, and I'm really feeling it, so thanks.
Thanks, Kim.
There you go.
And we got Nia and Juniors
That's
joining
all.
us as well. Oh, we got like 8 viewers. Oh, no one's watching football. Okay. I'm not used
Keep
to
it
this.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm staying away from football right now. UT had double overtime loss to USC.
Dude, my Tennessee lost on a Hail Mary.
But who cares about Tennessee?
I do.
I know. We have this dispute. Are you guys originally from Houston?
No.
No.
Okay, where are you from?
Fort Worth.
You?
Mississippi.
Okay, so
You're closer than me then.
Well, you're from Texas. We have this dispute all the time about who has better barbecue, and it's Texas, but
I'm gonna
is
tell you right
Texas.
now, it's not Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why it's not Texas is because Texas is like steer country, and you guys like brisket and things like that. And I'm a bigger fan of like pork for my barbecue, and you guys don't do it better.
Now, I will say, brisket, y'all run it.
I don't really like brisket that much.
You've never had good brisket.
I've had decent brisket.
Exactly.
It's
You've never
just
had good
not
brisket.
as
Oh,
good
man.
as most of the pork
It's the
that I
steak
eat.
of barbecue.
Pork is so delicious that
Oh, I
it's
love pork
banned in
ribs.
most religions.
Yeah.
The temptation.
You know what? Not even gonna dispute with that.
Nah, don't
I
make
don't
me
even
kick
know
you
how I
off
would
Facebook
even
Live. Nah, I
dispute
said
that.
Arkansas has the best barbecue. I will kick you off Facebook
Has
Live.
Arkansas ever even come up in the debate?
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Is that what we're talking about?
What? Nah, like our intern is over here cracking jokes on you. That's how bad.
Right. Now,
your
you can beat
input
up our
was bad.
intern on that one.
Jesus, what good does Arkansas have? Ozark water. That's the only thing I think good comes out of Arkansas.
Hey, that was a good TV show, Ozark.
Yeah, but it wasn't in Arkansas.
That was Missouri.
Yeah, maybe Ozark water doesn't come from Arkansas.
I
for
don't.
some
I
reason.
didn't
No, I
think
think
so, but
I
I'm
gotta
not
see.
sure.
Yeah, for some reason I've been saying that all weekend because surprisingly that's come up multiple times this weekend.
I feel like
Yeah, you
if
know
you
what?
say something with the level of confidence that you said that, it's passable. Like I believed you. I thought you knew what you were talking about.
So I the one thing I can say back to this Trump comment you made is that you just gotta just pretend like you know what you're talking about and just go with it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, that's
gonna
half
be
the battle.
huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Just
Should be
yell
the
it.
best.
You
Yeah.
win.
Oh yeah. So now I gotta find out about.
But
this
while you're
activity.
doing that,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% don't pay their bills on time. 39% carry credit card debt from month to month. And 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your own complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services. And we got Melinda joining us now. Now Facebook Live's finna get interesting.
Well, so before we move on, I have to say, like all great things, Ozark water comes from Texas. So.
I actually thought so. I didn't want to say it, but I thought so.
So
That worked
there's
out
that.
nice.
I'm sorry, Nye. I tried to give you guys something good, but no one cares about the Razorbacks, so I don't know what else there is. They have peachwood. That's good for barbecue that we use in Texas. It goes real well with brisket.
We use hickory in Tennessee.
Yeah, well, whatever. No one cares.
Champions do.
Yeah. Anyways.
You're right.
So-
Before this turns into
so-
a sports show.
Typically, this is how the show goes: is that something random will come up like that, something I have a random thought about, and then we argue about it,
Eventually.
Sounds
and then
good.
he's wrong.
Right.
So
He's so much like me.
Yeah, a little bit. Close to the same hair, right?
there we go. Yeah.
Hatred.
Did you say hatred?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. But seriously though, Jarvis, I have to say, I know I've said this already, but you look really classy today,
Thank
man.
you. Classy,
I'm liking that.
You know,
You even got the
classy. But I'm here
little
to party.
flower. Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Because, we had the Emmys last night, because my football team, well, at first was getting their ass kicked. But then they came back. Well, we ain't going to talk about that because this is not a sports show. The Emmys went down, and my biggest take from it was Donald Glover.
Yeah.
First time ever a black director won for a comedy series. And he also won Best Actor for a comedy series. So he had that
Ahmed.
thank you. Yes. Brain fart. He won for the night before.
He was wearing a brown suit, right?
Yeah, brown tuxedo.
It's very appropriate for the
I
brain
had a
fart.
picture waiting on our intern to go ahead and bring that on up.
Intern, come on, man.
But oh yeah, we pick on him all the time, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And we got Kareem joining us. Cool. Yo, what's up, Kareem? That's our Boom Bap brother right there on Thursdays. You can always catch him.
Just gonna act like I know what that means. All right.
That's the hip hop.
That's the hip hop show.
That's our
Boom
hip.
bap.
Yeah, that boom
Okay.
bap. Yeah.
I was just so confused for a second. Like, all right.
Yeah,
just
it's a
gonna
nod.
play
It's a
this
nod
one
towards
off.
classic rap. There we go.
Yeah, there's the.
That's the purple
Pitch.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's brown. It's a dark brown.
That suit is fire though.
What?
That purple one.
Yes.
Bro, I like that. That's
then-
slick, man.
Right, and Sterling K. Brown, he won for This Is Us.
You know, I'm going to LA this weekend. I might have to
And-
drive to Vegas just to wear a purple suit.
All I'm saying is
like
the
that.
purple suit is hot, but it's not fire until you get to that side part. I love everything about that.
Yeah, we should put
Everything
together
about
nice.
it. Yes.
All right, dog. I see
Well, I
you.
mean, but it's Donald Glover. He's gonna do stuff like that. I mean,
I know, and that's what I like about him
Right.
so much, man. He's got multi-talented, and then also the style that goes with him. Like, yeah, this is what we need. I like
because
that.
he's slightly weird.
I just can't wait for the Grammys because
it.
I feel like we're going to see a lot from him from this last Childish Gambino
Oh
album.
man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Was completely
And I'm
different,
pretty sure
and I
Kareem
loved
gonna talk
it.
about that one. That last.
All he
Childish
needs to
Gambino.
do is get a Tony Award, and then I don't know if you ever watched 30 Rock, but they have like this term for getting a Grammy, an Emmy, a Tony, and
EGOT.
then
Oscar.
EGOT.
EGOT.
Yeah.
He's got an EGOT, man. What's the Golden Globe, Austin, and Oscar? That's what
Oscar,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn, dude, he can do it, man. I think he would.
I think he
EGOT.
can do it
Yeah.
because he won Golden Globe.
Mm-hmm. He's got an Emmy.
He's got Emmys. If he gets a Grammy, man.
I don't know. I
Shit.
feel like he could do it with that album. I really love that album.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually just jamming that on the way here. I'm stuck
Right.
in this damn
I,
traffic.
I was
today.
listening to that Tyler
Which
Creator.
song were you jamming on the way here?
Redbone.
Okay.
I like
love
Redbone
it.
and I like Zombie. Zombie's real good.
I do love Zombie.
Marcus, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate that.
It's another homie over at Fish and Grits. Another
Yeah.
podcast we got.
The sports podcast, we actually talk. Still waiting on my spot, bro.
Yeah, he's actually gonna be on the show here in 2 weeks because I've got a.
He agrees. It's a good album.
Yeah. He's another one we like to argue with through Facebook
Yeah.
Live because he says the most controversial. He was actually here. He filled in for Ziggy one time, and we were talking about aliens and whatnot. And he said that Godzilla was one of the best aliens. I kind of just looked at him and said, "What? Godzilla's not an alien, dude. He's
I mean, I
From
just
Earth.
found out that it was an alien, so anyone can be an alien, I guess.
Godzilla's not an alien.
he's a kaiju from Earth."
Oh, watch your mouth now.
Duh.
There you go.
Oh, see, it's about to start.
Oh yeah.
It's about to
Let's
start.
go, Mark. Hey, Marcus, I've got my tactical long sleeve on. I'm good. I'm ready to go. Nice and flexible. Let's do this. I'm ready to spar with you, dude.
Oh, that's a good one. Best alien. Who did you say?
I don't remember.
That was after you came back from Colorado.
Doesn't matter. And I'm going to LA. So, hey, it'll be a little spacey for a while.
Konnichiwa, Clinton. I was thinking
It actually was the week after I got back from Colorado.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Every time I see Konnichiwa, I think about the Dave
Konnichiwa.
Chappelle show.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
It's just right. The racetrack.
Yeah. Dude, I was somewhere this weekend, and he was like, when he's running around through New York, and he's like, those are grade A New York boobs. I was somewhere ordering food, and I said that, and I just got so many looks, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'd have no filter, and just popped out. I think one thing, and my mouth just says whatever, and
I want that show re-released in HD. I think.
I don't want them to touch anything with it. It's perfect how it is.
Well, I just want a clear quality. So.
But why? It's so good.
But thank you, people, for over here at Facebook Live. Since none of y'all are really watching football, all we're gonna ask is that you subscribe to the show. You see this button? All you do is subscribe. You can go to iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, all sorts of places. You go to iTunes, make sure you go over there, leave a review, give us some criticism. We probably won't listen to it, but it's fun,
Unless it's some really hard shit, then we'll call you out.
Yeah, unless you feel important.
I will fuck you up.
Right. And if you see this on our personal
Shout
timelines,
because my aunt always, some of my family members watch this show especially when they're doing Game of Thrones season, and they got really upset when they heard me one episode drop like 30 F-bombs.
So we turned around and dropped 60.
Yeah, we came on the show and it was like, fuck you, fuck.
Right.
And what's the counter at? What we need is one of those like little South Park counters where they start counting how many cuss words are in the episode.
But if you see this on our profiles, make sure you share it. You can go to the Sphere. You can look up me, Jarvis J. Newsom. You can look up Harold Jerome. Share it. Let your friends see it. They might like it. They might not.
And they don't have bad opinions.
Also, if you was with us recently, you know that we treated everybody to go see it. It took like, 8 people?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a little bit more than 8. And we're going to probably do it again for Justice League. But guess what? That takes money. So feel free to donate. Over at the website, www.thesphere.tv/donate. You can do a single donation, or you can go on Patreon, which is a monthly thing, and, we'll even get you a little liquor on that one. We'll sneak it in. Mini bottles.
I'm just still... So we went to go see Wonder Woman, and one of our... fans came with us, and he pulled out like 16 or 20
mini
bottles. I'm just sitting there, I was like, He's like, yeah, man, these are for you. And just drops them in my lap, and I was like, oh shit. I looked back, and the lady behind me was like, oh, this is gonna be a fun movie, huh? I was like, yeah, it is. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep because this is a lot of alcohol. It's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we have a pretty good time.
So I think we should do that for Justice League.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Of course.
Yes.
I just want to yell and scream at the movie because.
What the fuck are you doing, Batman?
I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Joss Whedon's been in there tearing shit up, though, so
it might be a whole lot.
I just imagine
better.
him in there just tearing out film.
Like,
but also, Avengers 2 was not that great. So
it wasn't. No. But he admitted it. But Avengers 2 suffered the same thing that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suffered. The same thing that the first Spider-Man series, the third one, suffered. The same thing that Iron Man 2 suffered.
So here's one thing I've been thinking about this over the weekend.
So.
The people that are telling us that's the studios coming in,
like,
are we sure it's not just the directors fucking up? I mean, it's easy. They can say, oh, yeah, the studios did it, because they're not going to issue a statement saying, no, we didn't edit this. They don't have any control.
Actually, they will, because Fox did with the Fantastic Four. Like, no.
Well, that was a shitstorm, and no one wants to blame for that.
Right.
That's different. Right. That would have destroyed the whole company.
So studios were like, hey, no, this ain't on us. He fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Fantastic Four, I think, is a really, really big exception to this, because I couldn't tell you which one was, like, none of them were good. They were all seized and below.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Although anything with Michael B. Jordan, I'm just like,
I feel like that one could have had potential.
It could have.
The dark
then,
overtones and everything sound like a good idea.
Whenever Dr. Doom shows up and starts blowing people's heads up, I was like, okay, I'm into this.
I don't actually remember much that happened in that movie.
Yeah.
So.
It was so much stored in
15 minutes of Dr. Doom and like
action credits.
I came here for him. I wanted to see him fuck
Right.
things up.
Like, we're adults now. We don't want to see the heroes. We want to see the bad guys.
Yeah.
The Joker was the best thing about the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, easily.
Just because he's so demented. That's
And
why
it
I
was
like
it was
the pencil thing.
It was
man.
beautifully.
We don't
done.
have to talk about that. Actually,
Wait. So no
She's
horror
terrified
movies.
by that scene.
No, I have this thing with eyes. I absolutely hate that scene. We
Okay.
can just.
So what movies
Yes,
can we
yes,
talk
yes,
about?
Shayla.
Because
We can talk about Batman. We just
do we
can't
have to
talk
do
about
what
that
rom-coms?
scene. I love them.
I hate them. No,
We
I'm
can-
playing. I have a soft spot for rom-coms.
Some are decent.
It's so cute. You know, these little heart strings
I
that I
mean-
don't always feel like.
All right.
tug
So,
on.
I did love the Joker. I just don't like that particular scene.
It's
You need to
quintessential
be
to
with
the
something
role.
sharp near somebody's eye. She's out.
Well, luckily though, it wasn't sharp. The sharp end he used. He used the eraser.
We're just-
So that should be
no.
like a loophole in there, right?
right.
Yeah. It was just force. It wasn't like puncture marks.
No, we're
Oh,
done.
okay.
We're done.
But like I said, the best thing about that trilogy was the bad guys. You had Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Well,
I like Aaron Eckhart's Two-Face.
I would say no because when you get over to start talking about Bane, Tom Hardy's Bane was okay.
I like
They
it.
threw it off with the girl.
Yeah, that's the
Ra's
part
al
that-
Ghul.
that-
Talia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Talia.
That's the
al
part
Ghul,
that threw it off. But I actually liked Bane.
The
Especially when they were fighting.
That was cool. It was like I wondered what would break first, your
Yeah.
spirit or your body. That was like, hell yeah.
And then just
Like,
toss them aside.
my
like,
nephews and my
bitch.
stepson, I just run around backbreaking them all day. I say the same thing all the time.
It's what,
Boom.
it's what you do to
Wondering
little
what would break
kids, you know.
first.
I got godsons now. I do it all the time.
You just beat them.
Yeah. I was like, do you watch wrestling?
Hell yeah.
This is
Oh,
called
man.
a power driver.
Torture rack. That's my
Right.
favorite one. But go ahead and shout out to the station here. This portion of the show is brought to you by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue coupled with a strategic ad is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv.
Check it out.
You should. I mean, you watch. If you have a business, you might as well advertise
Might as
here.
well.
Reach the people that same kind of mindset you got, right?
All right. So let me ask y'all, what remake did y'all actually like more than the original?
Recently, I'm gonna go Power Rangers all the way.
Power Rangers
Should've
was
known.
I loved that movie so much, and then I went back and watched the TV show, and I'm like, this TV show was shit.
Yeah.
But I love this movie.
Ringo's
one of
kinda hot.
One of the best things I liked about the recent Power Rangers, what they did with Billy.
Oh yeah.
It made him like slightly autistic or
He
or
was
Asperger's.
autistic,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like Asperger's or something like that, high functioning autistic.
See, that part I kind of was like, okay, whatever.
I
liked it more so that they tied Rita's story to the Green Ranger.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was-
because
that
they
was.
sets it up now for the Green Ranger being evil. You're like, well, shit. Now you have a tradition of being evil, and it makes sense. So,
Right.
and then when they had the whole Dragon Zord thing, like, oh, shit, you were a loner in the whole, I guess, their police force.
Right.
Like that kind of was a little iffy for me. But you know, I definitely like. I was just so happy to see it have more violence. Like,
I was so nervous, just like we were talking about Justice League.
Yeah.
Like I'm just in it, like don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up.
I was like, don't be cheesy.
and
Yeah.
then like when it,
That was my biggest thing. Don't be cheesy.
yeah, and that's what tends to happen with these movies. They either rely too much on CGI when they do remakes, or the story they just mess up the storyline.
Yeah.
I will have to say that I won't say that I like this particular remake more than the original. But one that I did like was the live action version of Beauty and the Beast, because it answered a lot of questions that you had from the original. Like, okay, if everything's a person, are all these broken chairs dead people? Did he just murder people? Like, what is happening?
did their life just expire?
Right? Like, because there was a lot of broken furniture around
Yeah,
there. And
yeah.
I was
There
just
was.
like, oh, that was one of the servants. So,
Yeah.
you know. So it answered a lot of questions. And then Josh Gad was just perfect. So
Oh yeah.
Are you looking forward to the live action Aladdin?
I'm looking forward to, like, I've sold out to Disney. I'm looking forward to live action everything. I am like, yes, more. Yes.
It's gonna be interesting seeing Will Smith play the genie.
I just found that out yesterday, and I was like, "What?"
Well, like I said, the thing I'm interested in now is how this live action Lion King is gonna go.
I'm ready for that.
Because you get
I'm
James
scared.
Earl Jones coming back as Mufasa, and Donald Glover is Simba. So I'm interested.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Because,
That's
like
the
I
best
said,
way to put it.
The Jungle Book, while it was a okay movie if you got a kid with you,
That movie terrified me.
But the execution
In real life, like the cartoon.
I don't know the real life one, like that came out last year.
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
see it in theaters.
Yeah.
I watched it on Netflix, and I was just like, I can't handle these like way too real life
Yeah,
animals.
it was really
this
realistic.
close to these children.
See, and that's kind of what. Well, I mean, I guess with Lion King, it's going to be all animals, but I'm just curious to see how they're going to have this work because it literally is an all animal cast, and I just don't. I don't know.
And I'm sorry, with the Jungle,
Weird.
you had Christopher Walken as King Louis. It's Christopher Walken.
The most terrifying part of it.
I love it.
That they made him giant.
Yeah, he was like.
I was just like,
fucking
nope,
huge.
nope.
I was telling Cody that I think my favorite thing about the cast of Lion King, because there are so many people that I absolutely love. One of the cast that I think was absolutely perfect is the fact that John Oliver is going to play Zazu. I was like,
Oh
yes.
yeah, that's
That is
perfect. I didn't know. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't think about it, and I was like, who else? Like, yes.
He kind of sounds like him already, just
Yeah.
a little
Hey,
bit. I can see them.
he won a couple of Emmys
Yeah,
last
best
night.
variety news show.
I
Yeah.
didn't remember that was Mr. Bean until someone said, like, they posted a meme and it was like,
I
I
didn't know
didn't
that was Mr.
recognize
Bean.
that this was Rowan Atkins or whatever his name is. They were
Rowan
like,
Atkins.
Yeah.
until like they showed the picture of Zazu and you see how much that character looks like him.
That makes it so much better for me now. I used to love Mr. Bean as a kid. I had no idea that was him. I always wondered who that was, but for some reason I never Googled it. But shit.
I can't think of her name, but I know we got James Earl Jones back as Mufasa. Did we get Sarabi back?
I don't think
Madge
so.
Sinclair.
Yes.
I
I feel like she's not that expensive, and it would be amazing to have her.
He's got the picture up there.
Doesn't he just look just
Yeah.
like him? Like,
I mean, the eyebrow.
right?
and now imagine that with today's techniques with animation,
Oh yeah.
where they put basically damn near your face
Yeah.
in it. So
God, that's gonna be crazy.
yeah,
I mean, we
So
just
who's
recently
playing?
saw.
Oh, you said John Oliver's doing
Yes.
Zazu. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be great.
I gotta look this up.
I might be a
Yeah.
little bit more excited now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have not gone through to look at the new cast, but
Who's Timon and Pumbaa?
Who was
Can we not get Nathan Lane back as Timon?
who was didn't they say, I can't think of his name. He
worry, I
was
got you.
fat Jewish guy. Then he like lost weight,
Okay.
and
Oh.
he's in the stoner movies.
He was in Superbad.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen,
There we
yeah.
go.
Didn't they say he was playing him?
as Pumbaa? I can
think
see
so.
that.
That could be. Yeah, I
And
can
then
see that.
I mean, I was gonna say Michael Cera wouldn't be a great fit for Timon.
I
It's
forget. I think they
Seth
said that.
Rogen and Billy Elker or Elcher.
Oh, Eichner.
Eichner.
gosh.
Dude, I need my
Billy on the
glasses.
streets. He just runs up and yells at people,
yeah.
interviews them.
That's who that is.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
excited about this. This is hilarious. He cracks me up, man.
Okay.
I love Seth Rogen in this picture as like from that picture alone. I think it
That
works.
picture. Yeah, that's.
They just look so awkward.
Hey, Seth Rogen, take a picture. Hmm? That's what it is right there.
yeah.
Like, I'm high.
Good.
Right. I'm high right now.
Yeah.
But I just realized Disney's like the fucking empire of movies right now.
Well, they're about to have their own streaming media, and Marvel is going to be off of Netflix. Star Wars is going to be off of Netflix.
Then you're doing all these remakes of your classics in live action. Gosh.
I was like,
That
why
makes
are
so
you
much
pulling
money.
these? I already pay for so much every month, but then it's like, but all of Disney in one place for one low fee.
I'd
That's
still-
how they're
I'd pay
baiting
again.
you though with these live. Like you want to see these movies,
And now,
you
look,
know you want.
and now they said
nostalgia.
Kenobi's getting his own movie now.
I didn't know that. That's
Yes,
pretty cool.
they said they're finna start working on the script.
Everybody from Star Wars is gonna get.
That's
that movie.
fucking cool though.
Like this is Kenobi after the whole
yeah. So we get to know how he. became-
what's happening.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say we get to find out how he had Rey. We all know that's her dad.
It's gotta be right. It's gotta be.
the only
But-
Star Wars movie I want though, besides that, I want the Mandalorians. I want the Bounty Hunters.
Dude, as long as they don't fuck around with midichlorians, like ever.
They never say those
I
again.
Yeah.
never. ever. Like when hearing Liam Neeson say that, I just like.
Right. Well, look, you see his shirt. It's a trap. It's a trap.
I'm just over here like, oh, okay. I don't do Star Wars. I don't watch
my
Star
God.
Wars.
What do you
doesn't
watch?
watch. She
Wait.
doesn't do much.
I
But-
just watched the one where Finn came in because I was in love with Finn, and it was fun. I tried to watch the first one before, and I was just like, "Oh my God, this is so boring. I hate life." But that one was really fun. That one was really
Don't
nice.
watch the ones with Hayden Christensen in them because
No, she tried to watch A New
Well,
Hope.
Attack of the Clones was
Okay.
actually
I don't know
decent.
what that
Okay,
is.
A New Hope is.
What's the first? Is that the first one?
Yeah,
That's the original.
Episode 4,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I tried to watch.
So if you're not a Star Wars fan, that one's a little hard to get through, especially with the lightsaber battles because they're very, very just.
I was very brave.
Yeah.
You're gonna love the Ewoks.
They're so cute.
I know what they look like. Oh God, I can't think of his name. He
The
plays for the
talking teddy
Dallas
bears.
Cowboys and
Ezekiel
yeah,
Elliott.
Yeah, they someone showed a picture of him and they
He
were
looks
like,
like an
he looks
Ewok.
like
He
Ewok,
does.
and I was like, oh my God, he does.
So
He
they're
really
supposed to have
does.
something new in the new Star Wars movie that's supposed to be comparable
Porgs.
to the Ewoks. Yeah.
They're like little weird puffin bird-looking things.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't get their own spin-off movie like Ewoks did. That was trash.
It was.
I never even saw. I saw.
Then
the
they had
first
a
30 seconds,
cartoon
I was like,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday morning room. I was like, oh, go to the other channel. Time to watch wrestling.
Y'all have an episode talking about Dark Crystal. Aren't they making a
Goodness,
remake
why?
of Dark Crystal?
They're making a prequel series movie for Netflix. I'm
Okay.
not sure if it's series or a movie.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance.
I'm just not looking forward to what these things look like.
We
in this
hated
one.
Dark Crystal.
Okay, I mean, let's be real. So this movie's not all that great. Neverending Story's not all that great. But they're nostalgic, and you gotta watch them just because.
Hey, you saw what
the
I put-
Labyrinth? They're making a remake of Labyrinth too, right?
I'm afraid.
They need to
Yeah.
not touch that.
I'm
one.
afraid to
I think
watch
it-
The Labyrinth
I
again
think-
because I love that, and I know that I used to like Neverending Story, and I'm just like, I'm gonna hate it.
I
It's
still
not
enjoy
that great.
Neverending Story.
Hey, Labyrinth is not that great. I watched it about 6 months ago. It's not that great.
It hurts so bad when you find
David
it.
Bowie's
though.
cool. He's good in it, but
But like I said,
That's
I
it.
think because it's not, we know as adults now it's not that great. It has the potential to go a little further than what it was.
maybe. But I mean, the biggest problem with those movies is just that they're like puppets. So it's kind of like
Right.
it's hard to get past that. Or at least for me, anyways, it's hard to get past that. 'Cause I'm just sitting here like, I'm an adult. I don't like puppets like at all. That's why I
Right.
couldn't watch Avenue Q. Yeah, they curse, but I was like, they're still puppets. No.
I didn't know what that was until recently, and I'm like, I think I need to see that.
For Avenue Q?
Yeah.
And
They
then,
have a song on there called "Everyone's a Little Racist." That's the best one. It's hilarious.
and then with Never End the Story, that was one of the first movies that ever scarred every kid for life when the horse dies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
Our
talked
tax.
about that.
Like I posted it on, I posted it, and then I watched the scene. I was like, why did I do that? Like, fuck,
Like,
man.
It's almost as scarring as watching
I-
Requiem for a Dream. Like,
God,
I think I
dude,
literally
dude.
said, I don't really remember what this movie is about. I remember like a flying dog and the horse dies.
Bastion.
Like, that's all I can remember.
Right.
Like,
I-
the horse dies.
I just remember the Queen always going, "Bastion, save us!" I was just like, even as a kid, I was just like, "Jesus Christ, you're so whiny." What? No, correct me if
Oh,
I'm
no.
wrong.
Please don't play
Really
that.
good
Cut this off, dude. I'm
Anna
not trying to
Kendrick,
cry.
save the horse.
So there's a scene that just popped in my head, and I think it's one of the never-ending stories. But isn't there a scene where they go to like some giant statue way on, like one of the second or third
Is
ones,
this
and
the
they, like,
Sphinx?
I think it's the Sphinx. Yeah, so it is. Okay, 'Cause
The
it's been haunting me.
bare-breasted Sphinx. in
Yeah.
this
Okay.
PG
So it is.
movie.
So I may need to go back and watch this movie because I just remember like being slightly traumatized by that, and it just popped in my head. I had like a little.
It's a weird, traumatized movie. I think they were high when they made it. And
Probably.
it'd be good for kids.
It's based on a book.
yeah.
That's what's crazy. I didn't know that. I tried to read the book, but I was too busy.
I'm not just going to plug our podcast, but like,
You definitely
honestly,
should.
listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen to that
shameless plug,
episode.
'cause we got another plug coming up after that. Shameless plug. Go.
Why was
Shameless
this ever
plug.
cool? You need to check out that episode because the storyline that like it just turns into a story of molestation and covering it up. Like that entire it will change how you view that entire movie.
We basically
It's very
realized the librarian at the beginning, we think he just keeps Bastion locked in there, and this entire thing is like a fever dream of Bastion trying to escape while he is being molested by this man, and he is just trying to live in another world.
And everything
And the
makes sense.
representation of that man is Falcor, because
'Cause-
you watch that scene of Falcor again.
with his Falcor wink. I
like
children.
Oh, God. And I told my stepson I was gonna make him watch this, but I don't know.
Do you really want to pay for that much therapy?
You know, I mean, he lives with me, so I'm already tortured. Before I get into this, just to give you an idea, so Halloween's around the corner, right? And Walmart's got these masks, so I decided I was going to go buy. I went shopping like at 11:30 at night. I saw the Halloween section. I was like, well, let's see if there's an It costume over here, just because. And they had this bear that has like fangs and blood and everything. I was like, well, I'm getting slapped when I get home. So I bought this mask, and I'm walking down the hallway, and there's like people walking, going out partying and stuff, and I just got this bloody psychotic bear. It's called a psychotic bear mask. And I'm just walking through the apartment complex with this mask on, and I open the door, and he comes around the corner, and he just screams. He's like 7 years old. He screams. He's like, what? And he runs off, and the girlfriend comes down. She's like, the hell is going on? I was like, oh, you know, just did a little bit of shopping today. And then my cousin sits like on the couch sleep, and I was like, hey. Yeah, it's that one. That's the one. That's the one, actually. And she's sleeping on the couch. And I'm like, hey, have you seen the remote? And she just wakes up and just starts screaming. I'm just like, leaning over. Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool. Had my fun. I'm taking this back now.
Oh, my God.
So
How you managed to not get punched in the face? I don't understand.
I'm very, very much bigger than everyone else. So it's
I don't care.
You gotta hesitate. They're like,
I don't do scary movies. I get scared easily, but my first reaction is to punch people.
Also,
so
kept a safe distance too, by arm's length. So, but this portion of the show is actually brought to us by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at kogpassion.com. That's kogpassion.com. And use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. I promise you they do not have that mask on there. You got to go to Walmart.
Oh, man. Dude.
I'm a giant child. Like, let's just be real. I'm a bully and a child. And I'm big.
It's believable. It's believable. But, and her shirt makes me think about something I heard about. They're going to release the Infinity War trailer the week that Thor comes out.
Why wait so long?
You know, Marvel don't tell you at all. And they'll wait till like 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night and be at 100 million by Wednesday morning.
You just got people who have alerts set for this, like you just want to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I saw the Comic-Con footage, and I was just like...
I watched that grainy-ass stolen clip 3 or 4 times. I searched for it for hours. I was like, I've got to see it. I need my fix. I need to know what's going on.
And I saw it, and I was just like, fuck, it's the Iron Spider. We got Black Panther. We got Captain America with a beard now. What the fuck?
Yeah, and his patches are like ripped off and
Right.
stuff. I was like, hell yeah, going rogue, dude.
Yeah.
So I like to see. Maybe he will be part of Hydra, like the comic book. That'd be dope.
Okay.
I just want that to cross over, man.
I was gonna say Thanos could do that.
Yeah. I mean, I just always root for the villains, you know? I'm like Barney Stinson, dude. The villains are the actual heroes of the show.
You get to check out Narcos yet?
No. I was too busy terrorizing kids this weekend and watching football. Let's just be real. I actually, to be honest, I haven't even finished the second season of Narcos. I got distracted by a bunch of other stuff. Actually, I'll tell you exactly.
Keep going back.
No, I know exactly why I stopped watching the second season of Narcos. I was watching that, and for some reason, the Flash Gordon song popped in my head. And then I just started to watch Flash Gordon. And then I started watching a bunch of movies, because then that led me to watch They Live, and then I forgot about Narcos. And then, so here I am.
What if they tried to remake that?
They did, yeah.
Well, I think we talked about who the hell. It would have to be The Rock, dude.
I think
Or
so.
somebody like that. Like
I'm all for
do-
whatever movie y'all are talking about if it has The Rock in it.
I think
It's, it's not really a horror. It's an alien movie.
They were definitely high when they made that movie. They have a New York Jets quarterback saving the universe. Have you ever seen Ted?
Wait. Here's the line. And who are you? Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets.
Yeah. And I shit you not, there's a scene where he gets like this crystal
Grenade.
thing or something, and he throws it just like a football to brought the enemies. I was sitting there, I was like, God damn, this movie sucks. It's so look at him.
If you've seen Ted, you've seen him. So
You've
Or
seen him
Ted
coked
too.
out. Yeah,
I
you've
did
seen him
see
coked
Ted.
out. It's awesome.
it's so awesome.
Oh shit, that was creepy.
Thanks again.
I was just expecting.
Closer. Oh crap.
No, okay. So comedy movie, I'd like to see them do that spoof of Star Wars they had where it was
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. I would love to see them do Spaceballs over it. That would be funny as hell to me.
Just make the sequel.
Yeah, just make a sequel.
Or you know what? They're making fun of it. Do a prequel.
Yeah, there we go.
So, I'll say sequel, Son of Helmet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Who would play his kid now?
Michael Cera.
Michael
Cera. Michael
We
Cera.
mentioned her.
Michael
Championing
Cera.
him
Tell me I'm
today.
wrong. Tell
Michael
me
Cera
he
would be
needs more
perfect.
stuff to do.
He
No.
hasn't been in a movie in so long, and he's so awkward. There's like this whole thing on the internet where they talk about him like being sacrificed to like aliens and stuff. Some just crazy shit. I'm like, why? I feel like he's just a really nice guy and just slightly awkward.
No, there ain't no slightly to
Yeah.
it.
Well, I've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't think anything gets more awkward than Larry David. So he's right now he's just slightly awkward to me.
Gosh.
I've got a whole new sense of what
That would
awkward
be an
is.
interesting movie. Larry David and Michael Cera.
Dude, that would be painful to watch. That would be so awkward.
Let them
to
play
watch.
father and son.
What if they did like a Mount Rushmore with Michael Cera being the student and then Larry David being what's his name's character? The rich guy.
Yeah.
I can't think of who plays his character now. Have y'all seen Rushmore?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were like they're gonna make Mount Rushmore and carve their faces. into
No,
it.
no, the movie
I'm like,
Rushmore.
I'm following this, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, I like it, I think.
Wait, did I say
but-
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
You did.
Okay, shit. So sometimes my mouth says things, my brain's not actually thinking. So I meant Rushmore, the movie Rushmore. I can't remember who played the lead in the two leads in that, but
Was it Bill Murray?
I think
Bill Murray
was in
and
it.
then,
Yeah.
Bill Murray and the little kid who has a mole who plays like
He's in everything.
he's
but
in he actually is in a Michael Cera movie.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim, yeah, he plays one of the villains in
He's
Scott Pilgrim.
getting the
Yeah.
final villain.
There you go.
It's
There he is.
Jason Schwartzman, something like that.
No. Schwartzman's a blonde dude, and Swimmer is on Friends. I just learned that this
No,
weekend.
that's David Schwimmer.
Whatever.
His name is Jason.
Whatever.
Pay attention.
Whatever. Fuck you in your tuxedo shirt.
Can't say that I wear a tuxedo.
Whatever, man.
It's Bond like.
It's a Bond like.
Kind of. Kind of.
What would I want them to remake right now? Like I said, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a sequel to Coming to America.
There's supposed to be one, supposedly, but we'll see.
We'll hook you up with that sequel because we have a special power that if we cover something on our podcast, like news will come out about it within like the month.
Okay, so I need evidence of this actually taking place.
I mean, Magic School Bus is one of them. We talked about Magic School Bus, and then like the next week they mentioned they're rebooting it, and we're like, what?
Okay.
Coming to America, we did that, and then like the next week they come out with an article about how they're making a sequel, just they're trying to get Eddie Murphy on or something like that. And we're like, all right. They said they might do it with like Kevin Hart and someone else.
No.
instead.
Nope,
And
not
I was
watching
like,
it.
Please no, please no.
Not watching it.
Yeah.
No.
I like Kevin
Especially
Hart
after
stand
what
up,
he's going
but
to do right now.
dude, I was okay. So while I was stuck in traffic today,
Yeah.
Marcus actually posted something about it. So I was like, what's this?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh man,
He's going to have to disappear for a while.
maybe, maybe not.
You got 2 instances of cheating on your wife?
Didn't necessarily have to disappear.
And it's very soon.
Yes.
Like, give it some time.
Yeah, he needs some
Let
time
it work
away.
itself out.
He
You
needs
don't have
he
do
needs
that.
to let it die off and then come back.
All I gotta say is that celebrities are people too.
I mean, if it was
Or
I don't
celebrities
look
are
to him
shitty
for-
people too. As
For
well.
sure, I don't look to him for my moral compass. I look to him to play some really stupid roles and make me kind of laugh.
But that was the problem, though. He was trying to take that moral compass with a lot of things. You know, he done put out a book, an inspirational book, air quotations.
See, I haven't heard of any of this because I don't look at him for that.
Yeah.
I got The Rock for that.
I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm voting for Dwayne The Rock Johnson for president.
Yeah.
If he runs, he'll win.
I'm just gonna write him in. I don't even care.
Barack Obama.
I'm just gonna start tagging them in like pub material from here on out. I follow him on Instagram. You're just like, hey, at The Rock, like, yo, you should run for president. Dwayne the Stock Johnson.
I love it so much.
Ballers. Do y'all watch Ballers?
I don't.
I watched season 1 and then stopped.
You guys have got to watch Ballers. They had
I didn't finish.
yesterday's episode was awesome.
Was that the finale?
No, it's next week.
Okay,
I'm so excited for the
I
finale.
get time.
I hate to speak ill of The Rock.
Don't you do
Oh,
it?
we will
But
not.
Don't
when
you
I
do
watched
it.
We will not.
When I watched Ballers season 1, I was like, watching this show, like, it just lets me know he can't act, and I don't like being
We
reminded of
definitely
that.
talk about that.
No, we talk about that.
Yeah.
Because like him in comedies, he's great.
But
But when he gets in a drama, it's like, ooh, stop it.
he's gotten
Stop it.
better with each season.
Yeah, so season 2 is probably like his the best. Like he actually, because he doesn't overact. But then there's a few episodes in this past season where, like, there's a monster truck episode, and I was sitting here. I hit him up. I was like, dog,
That was
that was shit. That was so bad.
I like
Do
that.
you really need to have talent when you look like that? Is that like a real
Yeah.
thing?
For sure.
That
You need
face is
talent.
going to sell 1 million tickets
Not
day
to me.
one.
Oh, it's
on
the
any
face
movie.
you're after, huh?
That everything is going to sell. Box office is like, we closed, we done, we can't do anymore.
So there's
As soon
definitely a
as his name-
demographic that
Yeah.
appeals to.
Yeah.
For me, it's not that. I'm more so going to these movies waiting to see him rock bottom somebody. Like I always hope for that. In some movies I get it, and some I'm just like, God damn, you disappointed me again.
I mean, I saw Baywatch.
I haven't seen it yet.
I knew it was going to be shitty, and I knew
It was funny.
It's
it
a
was-
popcorn flick.
It wasn't as
okay,
great as I expected it to
but-
be. It was fun.
I thought it was
The
going
Rock
to be
was gonna
better,
be
but
on
it
the
wasn't
beach
as
shirtless.
bad
Mhm.
as it really could have been.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted. The Rock was on the beach shirtless.
Did you see Central Intelligence?
I did.
You didn't like that movie?
No, I actually
That
liked
movie was hilarious. He's wearing a giant onesie, a tiny
He's
onesie,
wearing a Public Enemy shirt the whole time and camouflage pants.
Yeah.
Are you cool
with
with
a
this?
fanny pack.
Right. Are you cool with this? No, I ain't cool with this. Cool.
Just impeccable dialogue. It's so good.
I will say I'm really looking forward to the Jumanji remake.
Oh man, it looks like it's gonna be so
Yeah.
good.
The twist where it's like that little nerdy kid is The Rock.
Yeah, it's
I love
hilarious.
that. I
I
love
think
that.
my favorite twist is Jack Black. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yes,
Is that
all of it.
popular girl? I'll be the curvy scientist.
I haven't seen him in anything since Tropic Thunder. I rewatched Tropic Thunder a few weeks ago, and I just remember thinking, I was like, God, I love Jack Black. He's so funny to me.
But I just
Except in not Lucha Libre, I was like, that was.
I just like that cast.
People love that
Nacho
movie.
Libre.
I could not
horrible.
watch it. I could not
Horrible.
watch
Wait,
the
what
whole
movie?
movie.
That
Nacho
Nacho
Libre.
Libre.
I cannot.
I was talking to someone about that movie this week, and I was just like, I could not
It's
sit through
garbage.
it. It was just trash.
I will say though, like, because Jack Black is an actor that grew on me.
Mhm.
Did not like him when he first came out. I was like, he's really annoying.
Yeah.
And then like when he started coming out with stuff like Tropic Thunder and his more recent movies, I'm like, I think I like him. I might go back and watch some of the other
Yeah.
ones. And Nacho Libre was one of them, and I was like, I kind of enjoy this. I mean,
Like that movie.
it was on when I was working at Blockbuster. It was PG, so I could just play it in the store.
Blockbuster, huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
I put them out of business. But I enjoyed it when I watched it then. But I
Yeah.
wasn't like, sitting there focused on it.
See, for me, I got introduced to Jack Black with Tenacious D, and then Orange County. And Orange County,
Yeah.
I thought, he was like running around playing this like depraved brother in his underpants all the time. I was kind of
Right.
like, all right, he's a little out there. But Tenacious D, I thought was clever because it's like really shitty music that's actually decent because they can actually play guitars and stuff. And then I saw Pick of Destiny, and I was like, all right, I like this dude. I'm sold. But then, yeah, I couldn't watch Nacho Libre. That was like,
Nacho Libre was just yeah.
but him
If I-
playing,
if I don't
him
ever see
playing
that-
Heroin Addict was hilarious.
If
though.
I don't see that movie again in my life, I can still have bacon in the morning. I'll be all right.
Wait, so there are some things in this world that'll stop you from having bacon in the
No.
morning?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, well there you go.
No, because pork is delicious, as
Oh.
we've already stated.
There was this thing with PETA or PETA, how you say that blasphemous
yeah.
name, where they put on Twitter, give us a good reason why you like bacon. And they just went to shit for them because everybody was just like, well, it's bacon and all this stuff. And
Right.
it started like, why don't y'all like bacon? And then PETA would try to respond, and then people would just shit on their answer again. And it's just like,
My favorite thing
bacon.
was this one billboard they had, and it was like a group of animals, and it was like, a chicken and a pig or whatever, and then they started getting bigger or whatever, and then it was like a dog, and there was like a horse and like an elephant. They were like, they're like, where do you draw the line? And someone just went and put the line right there by the pig. Like, right here. This is where it is. This is food, and these are animals. Like, we're done. I loved it.
Yeah, whoever handles their marketing and their ideas is kind of like, yo, this is too easy.
Right.
It's just too easy.
Right. You realize that now that the internet and social media is around, most people are assholes.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this.
There's a
and
whole
run with
troll
it.
culture. Like,
Right.
people are just sitting around waiting to see
Right.
who can I fuck with next.
Right.
There was this one article I saw that, and I didn't believe it, but whatever, basically said that there are a few species of plants that feel pain.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, okay, Peter.
I saw that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, now, Peter. Like, now,
gonna
now
eat
what
now?
Your
you-
move.
now what you eating? So, yeah.
They're gonna turn like those people who just believe they can survive off the sunlight.
And air. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. This girl, I forget, she's like the human Barbie or whatever.
Yeah,
She
her-
already
that's
eats
exactly what I was
nothing.
thinking of.
And they're like, oh, she went on this air diet for a few days, but she had to get off of it because she realized she couldn't survive on air.
And
I
she
think
thought
they're
she could
called
think.
breatharians.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yes.
They believe that they can, if they think hard enough, they can start photosynthesizing. And you're like, okay,
They're all like sickly scared.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yes.
That's her.
Oh shit, that
Yes.
is
That's
a
her.
sex doll, is what.
No,
that is.
that's
No,
her.
it's her.
That is
At
terrifying.
first, she started
Probably
saying
not
things
much
like,
different,
I've
but-
never had plastic surgery. What, bitch?
Like, no human's eyes are naturally like that
Right.
at all.
Hey, I go on breath diets all the time. It's when I'm broke.
I still like that scares me. That doesn't look like a real person.
It's her. You should see it when she moves. This is
I
even
don't want
freakier.
to. She
Now-
only move at her joints.
I wonder what it's like to be friends with her though, because it's kind of like I'm naturally afraid of dolls. I just think they're a little freaky. I've always
Well-
hated them.
That's why you and Annabelle.
Yeah, huh?
You in the Annabelle movie.
So Annabelle didn't terrify me. I just saw that one jump scare. I'm like, oh, and I was fine.
So you saw the movie.
I did see the movie because I'm not afraid of dolls.
That's what
that
I feel
much.
like. There's like one jump scene in the movie.
No, the newest one.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
a big fan of it.
So I liked it because I didn't see any of the other ones. I didn't like the
Unfortunately,
ending.
I did.
Yeah, and then I tried to go watch the other ones, and I said, no, I'm not watching any of these
Right.
anymore. But they're apparently coming out with another one. But it was the scene under the staircase that got me when it was sitting there, and it just got pulled back. I was like, oh, shit. How is it going back that far? There's a wall right there. But other than that, it was cool. Like, and then when the demon was like hanging upside down, messing with people, I was like, this dude's an asshole. I like him. I'd go get a beer with this guy. He's crazy.
What the fuck?
Dude, he was hanging upside down in the bar and just smiling at somebody he was about to kill. It was hilarious. Like, he was arms out and everything. He just like, it's like, this dude's cool.
See, like I said, those movies don't really scare me. The stuff when you find out that, oh, this shit actually happened.
Yeah. Like
That's the
Jeepers
one-
Creepers.
Oh hell, The Conjuring. Yes.
Which one's The Conjuring?
That's
Yeah,
where
the
Annabelle
spin-off,
comes from.
Annabelle's
Okay,
spin-off
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
So they're having a new Conjuring come out. There's also another.
Because the actual Annabelle
Annabelle.
doll is a Raggedy Ann doll. You can
Yeah.
go to the museum. I think
So the
it's-
family that they're
yeah.
talking about in the original ones,
Yeah.
there's a shit ton of movies that they're involved with because they apparently were like prolific ghost hunters in the 70s.
yeah, the husband and wife.
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're like literally the Amityville Horrors. That's them. The whole stuff with the Conjuring and all that.
Slender Man.
They're coming out with a Slender Man movie next year. I'm excited, like a big budget one. This would be great. Or shit.
Although The Conjuring 2 didn't really. I was frustrated when I saw that one.
Yeah. What's the scariest scary movie for you?
Yes.
I don't watch scary
Well,
movies.
you had to have had seen.
There
at
had to
least
be one that just
I
said.
no, I've actually mentioned this on like our podcast, like because I don't watch them, so I can only think of like what movies I saw when I was a kid. Because my family used to love scary movies, so I just be like, okay, I can either be in my room about to die, or I can go in the living room where they are and watch it and be terrified. And then when I have to go to my room, I'll die. So I'll be like, okay, I'll go in there and watch it with them. And I'll never forget. Like we were watching Hellraisers.
Oh
and
hell!
I'll never forget.
That one's
There
terrifying.
was this guy laying on like this hospital bed, and he like someone gave him a razor blade, and he's just cutting himself, and I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was one of the
And
first like
Then
gore
this
porn ones.
like you don't have to, you just don't, you don't have to put it.
That's
on
what-
Pinhead. Hell
I know,
yeah.
right?
The Cenobites.
I know, but then like then there's this like he's on the hospital bed, he's just cutting himself. Then there's this hand that just like reaches up through his body and just like pulls his guts out. I'm just in bed waiting on some hand to come kill me. Like I'm going to die tonight.
Yeah, that's
This
one of
is
those ones that
happening.
the sheets don't save you from that one. It's like he came through the bed. How can I hide from him? Sheets.
Literally, as a
great.
kid, I would like be like, okay, I know something's under my bed. I know something's in the closet. I know something's gonna happen. But if I run to my brother's room fast enough, I can beat that. And then I would like literally my
and
brothers.
she did.
My brothers would
She
like.
made it.
Like they shared a room. So I would just like jump in the bed with one of my brothers and then he'd kick me out. So I jump in the bed with the other brother, then he'd kick me out. And I would literally sleep on the floor in between their beds because my room I knew was going to kill me. There was something in there that was going to kill me. I also didn't appreciate Tales from the Hood because they had these dolls that were
Oh God, come on,
and
man!
I had plenty of dolls and they were all going to kill me.
And killed his dad. That was my favorite one.
They were all going
right.
to kill me.
What about you, Cody?
Mine would not be a movie. It's going to be a TV show. I tell people all the time, I was raised on Disney and horror movies. Like, that's all I watched.
Interesting juxtaposition.
Yeah. They were my mom's favorite movies, and that's what I watched. It would actually be the only thing that's, like, literally I have had nightmares about is there's an episode of The X-Files in the first season. I think it's, like, episode 3 or 4. And I think this guy's name is Toombs or something like that. And he can, like, break his body down like a cockroach and slither in through, like, any crack. And there's this scene where Gillian Anderson is like getting ready to take a shower and he is in her vent like watching her. And I was just like that's he can be anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no way you can hide from him. And
I
like,
like that.
ugh.
Howard?
I don't really know so I've never really had a movie that I just thought was terrifying. It when I was a kid was because of that one scene, but then after I saw it when I was 18, I finally watched it. I was like, this is stupid with the whole spider thing. But movie that creeped me out. Come back to me. What's yours? Let me think about it for a minute.
I can tell you because I saw mine freshman year.
Oh,
of
I know
college.
yours.
Yeah, freshman year of college.
Exorcist.
It was at 1:00 in the morning, down in the basement. We all decided to watch The Exorcist with the lights out,
I thought that movie was hilarious growing up.
and I didn't sleep for 2 days. And I read the Old Testament in those 2 days. Like that, and then because simple fact, I'm like, this shit actually happens.
Oh, I love
Seriously,
that.
Exorcist? This shit's real. So I can get possessed by the devil.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, not about to happen to me.
Yeah, I really-
Genesis.
I mean, besides it was literally when I was a kid was the only thing that ever terrified me because I love scary movies.
Now
I
used
like to laugh at them.
I used to laugh at Friday the 13th.
I think Freddy Krueger might actually be like because I'd never watched the whole thing through. The first time I saw it was like 4,
Yeah.
and then that was actually so I saw Hellraiser, Freddy Krueger, and then a few years later I saw It, and then I finally went back and watched all those movies, and it was like Hellraiser's still a little fucking fucked up though.
That's just a weird movie.
Yeah, I mean the tagline on it is that some people think we're angels and some people
Well,
think we're devils.
let me tell you,
and then the
because
opening scene when they get ripped apart.
right,
That was like the first torture porn movie I can think I've ever seen. Actually,
because your mom did it too. Like here's how.
she swears it didn't happen. She swears it didn't happen.
This is how crazy my dad is, and he admits this and still laughs to this day about this. So my dad's a truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my younger brother, like 4 and 3 years. No, I think 5 and 4. And he takes us to go see Maximum Overdrive.
Never seen it.
That's the one with all like the
It's another
demon,
Stephen King movie.
yeah, where the demon possesses like all the vehicles and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they hold like the people hostage, and they're running over people that try to leave.
But
And
it's
this happens
not-
at a truck stop or something.
If I'm not mistaken, it's not like just trucks. It's
Yeah,
all machines.
It's all machines. 'Cause
So it's like the
Yeah.
soda machine.
Yeah, but that's the main one.
That's the main bad guy right
That's
there.
creepy.
Yeah.
That does not look scary. I'm
think-
sorry.
But then, like, it took over a tank. It took over a military jeep with guns. So, like, one couple tried to run and they shot them down.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, I'm 5.
So basically,
And my dad's a truck driver.
But the premise of that movie is it's aliens.
Yeah.
And it's like a
Yeah.
comet has come over Earth and it's going to pass in 3 days. So all these people have to do is stay in this gas station for 3 days and they're fine. But they don't.
But
They
co-
keep
Do they
running out
know-
and
do
get.
they know it's because of the comment, or is it more
I,
so like?
I don't know.
I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because it got Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, I think he's the main
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
I'm over here looking up scary movies so I can think of anyone that actually scared me. But
I just feel like that sounds like your dad showed you a movie about Megatron and it was over. Like,
it was
He-
yeah,
and-
evil Transformers.
Yeah. Well, I ain't never seen Megatron kill people.
He needs.
Have you
to.
not seen Transformers, man? All those buildings and stuff.
Well, now, yes.
He needs to do something
now,
better
yeah.
to spice up whatever the next Transformers movie.
I don't
they make.
need another.
no.
I don't. You know it's coming though. You know it's coming.
Please.
This past one, like Shayla and I saw it together with some friends, and we were sitting there, and I just go, "Oh, Anthony Hopkins, no."
He's like, "You're better than this." I said,
No.
"He ain't better than that money."
What was it? He was singing. He starts singing "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way."
I know, right?
And I was like,
Hilarious,
"No, this is." But it's like he doesn't. He's Anthony Hopkins. He doesn't know like how to rap, and it's like so awkward. I was like, "This is just sad."
I'm like, how do you go from Westworld to that?
in the same year.
Yes.
Okay.
He
I
said,
like-
"Did you see this check?"
All right.
He said, "I had
You got your
one day
movie.
of acting.
Yeah.
I told him all my scenes one day, and I got that check." Like,
So there was one movie, and it wasn't necessarily that was like scary, just creeped me out a lot. And that was the original Jeepers Creepers, actually. Now I think about it, not the whole movie, but specific scenes, especially the end scene.
Like the scare.
Yeah, because I was like, granted, it's fake, but in my head I was like, you could actually have somebody who try, like a real person, try and do this shit to you. Because it wasn't like over the top like Hostel was, where it's just like, okay,
Gore.
if these people actually exist and they're really just doing this, then fuck it. If they get me, I'm just fucked. But I was like, this could just be just a regular ass dude. I could just be really just like in bad circumstances. Somebody just kidnaps me and decides to just take my skin and make a suit out of it. Like, I was like, that's just nuts. But going back and watching, I mean, it's easy on this shit. Like, this dude's not actually that scary. He looks like a homeless guy who fell in some mud or something.
I just realized. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, if you're gonna talk about Jeepers Creepers,
I
go ahead,
was.
'cause
I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say Jeepers Creepers 2 is probably one of the funniest horror movies I've ever seen.
The second one is very, very funny.
It's amazing.
They're coming
Yeah.
out with a third one.
Yes.
That's gonna be in
But-
theaters for one night only.
Yeah.
That's how great it is.
I'm gonna go see it just because it's gonna be funny as shit. But the first one, it was just a little weird to me. I
But it's
don't
so
know.
smart too. They're gonna make so much money in that one
Hell yeah,
night.
because
Yeah.
it's one of those like cult classic B movies where it's just like it's like Candyman.
Yeah.
Like it's not good, but you just gotta watch it because it's on.
We're gonna have to get y'all back here next month when Halloween's going.
I love Halloween, and I don't need any of this.
We gotta watch one scary movie, like
I
one
was just
good
thinking,
one.
I know another one that scared me. It wasn't the movie itself that scared me, but I was not a fan of Blair Witch Project when I was little. And what my brothers would do was like,
Standing.
one of them would make like a sound, and the other one would just be standing in the corner, like still. And I was like, Ma, tell them to get out of my room. Like they would do it all the time. And I was like, that's not like that part only was like the scariest thing ever. Like, why are you just standing there? And they used to do this shit all the time.
And that's why you gotta give the first original Paranormal Activity props.
That movie sucked.
It did what Blair Witch wanted to do.
Suck less. I did not like. I didn't like any of those movies. I can't lie to you. I tried to watch and I was sitting here like, this is so boring.
They get
gotta-
after 2,
but you
they're
got-
downhill.
You got an attention span of a squirrel though.
No, dude, because like my favorite movie is Pan's Labyrinth. That movie is very intricate.
Okay, I
Yeah.
take that back. Yeah, so yeah.
That's a terrible movie.
My bad.
No, it's not. It's so good.
Pass.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite one's probably Aliens.
Pan's Labyrinth is a terrible movie, and your favorite movie is Aliens?
Yeah.
But, no, Aliens.
Aliens is garbage.
No, Aliens
Oh,
is not
Aliens
garbage.
is amazing. It's got
Aliens not
everything.
garbage.
you
The first
could
two
want out of a
Aliens are
movie.
still good. The first two Aliens are good. After that, they turn to shit. Cause then it's the same.
Yo.
It's the same
They
thing
suck.
over and over and over. How many?
Favorite movie?
The Usual Suspects.
Okay, whatever. Can't really say anything bad about that. Well,
Hey,
folks,
Steve, hang on there.
and on that note,
We're gonna call it a show.
yeah, shit, man.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Definitely check them out at Why Was This Ever Cool? All across social media. I'm having a brain fart. I had like 3 beers before I got here.
And by 3 beers, you mean 7 whiskeys.
No, not this time.
I don't believe that.
But definitely check them out. Full episode will be available tomorrow on Tuesday. And
I saw y'all did put Multiplicity up there.
yes.
Yep.
Yes. I'm probably listening to that on the way home. So yeah. But definitely check them out. Definitely check us out. Continue checking us out and check out the past episodes as well at www.thesphere.tv, where we're also selling these mugs for $49.95.
They're back on sale, and yes, they do cure cancer.
Yes, they do.
He's not supported by any medical advisor.
Or any non-medical advisor.
But you can trust me.
Because he plays a doctor on Instagram.
And I play lots of Operation.
Thanks for checking us out. We'll see y'all next time.
Ooh, cancer free.
Cancel.
Y'all are